Greetings, taxpayers. I'm here today to announce that after a lifetime in TV and show business, and even tougher than that, raising 5 children and 5 grandsons, I have, thanks to much prayer, I have decided to pursue a less stressful future. I have decided instead simply to fix everything that is wrong with the world myself. Sadly, the current leaders of this world, 99% of them being male, are selfish idiots, moral cowards, greedy incompetents, and sexual degenerates who cannot keep it in their pants ever, not even for a minute. In order to save future generations of young males like my 5 gorgeous grandsons, as well as all females in life forms, I declare patriarchal politics obsolete. And I call forth divine matriarchy, the only thing that can save this planet at this late date. Patriarchy is impotent and qualitatively unable to solve even the most simple problems in the cosmos, such as picking up their own socks or placing a carton of milk back in the refrigerator after drinking from it. To start curing this world, I am officially announcing that I am running for President of the United States of America, as well as Prime Minister of Israel. This is a twofer on the brand new Green Tea Party ticket. As all political candidates must, I will often refer to my particular religious affiliation, which happens to be the Church of Common Sense. Its laws and gospels are nothing more than practical, simple solutions to the problems that currently plague humanity, and I will incorporate all of these religious values into my campaign platform. And here it is. Step 1. Legalize hemp and allow women to grow it and make food, clothing, housing, and fuel for pennies from it. And legalize marijuana, too. Let women integrate their divided consciousness with a natural herb instead of doctor's pills that kill the liver. End the war on drugs. This will take potheads and nonviolent drug users out of prisons where you can get drugs anyway, thereby making room for the violent offenders and the real criminals, the actual threats to world peace. Step 2, I will change the demographics of the government. Since women make up 53% of the American public, a minimum 53% of Green Tea Party leadership will be female. And given that 1 in 6 Americans lives below poverty, 1/6 of the Green Tea Party leadership will officially be poor. As Congress people and senators, they will be able to become rich enough to eradicate their own poverty, as well as those they represent, simply by having access to public policy that decides where public money goes. They will simply direct public money to the public. A novel idea. A small grant of $1,500 can enable a poor woman to start a business that can create wealth and job for as many as 10 other people within 2 years. Poor women know how to get things done cheap and well. They know how to stretch that dollar. In America, for speaking truth, women are called bitches. I seek next Mother's Day a march of 1 million American bitches who can get the job done. the job of getting the food to the hungry and thereby saving our rich American friends and neighbors from going straight to hell and burning there for all of eternity. This is just one of my righteous spiritual goals and one of my solutions to the problems in America. Step 3, probably the most important in the platform, I will outlaw bullshit. After the passage of this law, the patriarchy will inevitably start to crumble, as will the concept of war itself, which is largely a large load of bullshit. And no, the prison industrial and military industrial complexes will not collapse under Green Tea Party rule. The only real difference is we'll imprison the most dangerous people on earth using our strong military to find and arrest them. They won't be hard to find, as they're already sitting at the top of every giant Ponzi scheme of a big multinational corporation. Just 1% of the population. They kill dispassionately by stealing the wealth of entire communities and classes. They shall face a punishment even more horrifying than death to them. These greedy souls will be forced to actually pay back the money they stole. Every single dime. Speculators and bankers, those who poison the earth and create wars for profit, will be required to clean the sewers and the land of all the toxins their profits have brought. Let me turn the page. If they choose not to do the work of cleanup themselves, as they are usually too sensitive for such unpleasantries, then they'll foot the bill and be required to pay 10 times the minimum wage, which will only cost them the equivalent of one middle-priced meal in a 4-star restaurant. And if they cut corners or make things in any way unsafe for anyone, they will be arrested and tried and punished by the people's new system of justice. After dealing with the obscenely rich, the Green Tea Party and the Church of Common Sense will abolish the pedophile priesthood. And that will be simple. I remind you of my third bit of legislation, the aforementioned outlawing of bullshit. Well, that includes all religious dogma. Without it, the twin towers of patriarchy, warmongering, and pedophilia will collapse under their own weight, and without excuses and lies, no priest will ever dare bless an altar boy again. With re-education camps, we'll reinforce the shocking idea that the guilty must actually pay for their crimes, even if they're wealthy or hiding behind God. It's important that children see the guilty leaders punished. Otherwise, they will grow up thinking it's okay to rob and hurt others, and that you can get away with it simply because you are rich or a priest. Somewhere within the concept of justice, the worst of the guilty must always be removed. I cannot divorce this thought completely. The people must have justice, and so I want to reinstate and enshrine the blessed and holy, hold that up please, the blessed and holy guillotine.